Stephon Diggs. He's coming off one of his biggest games in both yards and touchdowns last week. It's the Bills and the Patriots. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback.
So here are the Bills now getting ready to go on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week. So keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
Now White, throwing to start the drive. He's got this to Williams, complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bills are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
Do you think they can keep... Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again. Off the play fake, White. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. But you look at this Patriots defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both. This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. Escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's White. Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now White. That is complete downfield to Knox. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills have taken the lead.
I know guys who design defenses, they try to prepare for everything, but you ignore the guy who plays tight end at your own peril.
Yeah, and he's like having another wide receiver out there sometimes, right?
Exactly right, because they're such a matchup nightmare, and they're hybrid guys. Are they receivers? Are they big guys that block? How about the one we just saw there? Catch it and go. Run after catch all the way into the end zone.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his second of this first half, as he'll try again on 1st down here. Off play action, here's White. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now White. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
To throw, White.
At the 45-yard
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley, 55 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want, it's just a moment where the guys covering take their...
He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and they'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10. Now White off the bootleg. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Still going. Stephon Diggs. Touchdown Bills. Stephon Diggs. 75 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, does it?
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. They'll start this drive out on the ground. stoppage here for an injury, and not what you want to see. J.K. Dobbins in a little bit of pain after that last play.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
2nd down and 4.
They run behind center with Connor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Now a stoppage for an injured player. A lot of people holding their breath on this one right now. That's Stephon Diggs who is shaken up.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Flushed out right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now White with a 1st down throw.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's White.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Connor will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. This offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
So here are the Bills to take over. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they got the victory last week against the Rams, so some good momentum as they come up 1st and 10. White.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
White looks to throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And quickly they get to the line. White on 3rd and long.
Rolling to his right. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Another run here with Dobbins.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's White on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line.
A play fake, now White.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
White off play action.
He'll buy some time right.
Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Now a handoff for Dobbins.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Back to throw. White. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs with a
second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. I tell you, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree? Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you. No question about it. They won.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing.
It's been fun.
That's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the third quarter.
Here's a give to Dobbins. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Sliding out of the pocket.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Stephon Diggs. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right?
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. White now on 1st down.
Going deep for Diggs.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. Second down, it's White.
Going deep for Diggs. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
There he goes again.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 85 yards.
And the Bills get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up.
now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. Oh, they're like, oh, my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. New England on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case,
here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, we've reached the stage where it's they'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
that's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Dobbins. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Still fighting through tackles. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling?
And now out come the Bills. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Down the numbers. There he goes. Inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did that. I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Bills, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.